Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We're here with you guys in the building. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. We're here with you, artist formerly known as the Black Dot.
I like it.
Okay. We're here. Thank you guys for joining us yet again for another amazing episode we got planned. Somebody was already making jokes. It was like slow night. No, it's not. We got stuff. We got
plenty of stuff to cover.
Yeah. So hope everybody had an amazing week. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time in like 3 weeks we've done Monday and Thursday on time.
Yes.
So it felt longer.
That's worth a clap.
Yeah.
We're getting consistent again.
It felt longer for some reason. I'm like, damn, man, like, you know.
Yeah, we had a flood.
Yeah.
Something else happening. Your birthday.
That happened, yeah.
Some stuff that's just going on, man.
Yeah, but so we appreciate you guys for being here, for waiting on us. Shout out to the people who got their planners already.
Yes.
Right, they've been sending us pictures.
Yes, they got them planners.
So I'm excited for that. We sent out a bunch more today.
Absolutely. And you want to hold it up again?
Oh, yes, here's the planner.
Yep, you can get one. Even if you're not a part of the morning meetup and you just want your own planner.
That too, yeah.
Keep that in mind. And remember, every morning will be recorded. For those on my West Coast brothers and sisters who get up a little later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? They'll have it already recorded. You can get up and you know what I mean? We won't be live there to answer your questions, but we will be up. I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
Because this is not about me having it together and coaching you along. We all in this together, man.
Yeah.
I need discipline over the next 90 days like everybody else do. And this is going to line me up and go, okay, Dot, what you got? All right, this is what I'm working on. I want to hear what you're working on. Set some goals for yourself. Stack some days together because that's what it's really all about. You got to stack a few good days together so that you feel good about what you're going through and take it from there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I need 3 days in a row. I just need 3 solid days in a row. I've been all over the place lately.
Yeah.
So we're all in this together, guys.
We are all in this together. So get your planner. Come on with us.
Yeah.
Come on over to the membership side, line up, and we're going to get this thing rocking. Let's do some roll call.
Yes, first off, how's your week?
Week is good, man.
Okay.
Real excited. Got to hang out with Noble.
Yes.
And that's always good, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting big. And
so this was his first full week. Tomorrow makes the first full 5 days of school.
Nice.
Because it was half a day, and you know what I'm saying? So he's adjusting pretty well. I spoke to his teacher today. She said he's doing well.
Okay, I love it.
So
I love it. He seems to be excited.
Yeah.
crazy ass big book bag hat on.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, it's okay.
And then you have parents, teachers.
Yeah, it's like, you know, family night. You know, we see the
Okay.
classroom, see what they doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
I like it.
feels weird. to
But
me.
it's weird because
Yeah.
now you're doing it,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like a child myself. Like, I gotta, you know. got
Dude,
this-
when you have to start tracing letters again.
Yeah, we had to do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you relive it. That's how you do it.
So let's do a quick roll call in the house. I saw LA tapped in, was good.
LA,
Chicago,
Brooklyn, Dallas,
Dorchester, Mississippi,
Dorchester, Mississippi,
Connecticut,
Connecticut in the building.
UK in the house. You up late, man.
Okay, UK is up late.
You up late.
So how does that work? The morning meeting for them is 6 in the morning here, but
They
it's
in the
like
past.
11:30.
Yeah.
No,
They in the past.
no, it's 11:30 in the.
No, they in the future. Yeah,
Yeah, it's 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, midday.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That's just the way it goes, man. This time, thing is
Hey,
crazy.
Melanie said she got her journal. It's fire. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Memphis in the house. Bama, Georgia, Atlantis was good.
Nice.
Who else? Jersey, Be More, Crenshaw in the house.
Crenshaw in the building.
Shouts out to you. North Carolina. Real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to my man Dre. He just, it didn't open yet, but he just got his spot for his second location, his restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah, very proud of him.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Very, very proud of
Yeah,
him.
we got to get down there and get some
Yeah. Like I don't like. I'm a terrible friend.
some food.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but I gotta go.
Can you find my find me where am I at in the world? This is just not right. They changed the template. Oh, there I am. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I'm back on. I'm back online.
Oh God.
They was trying to shut the guard down, but the guard
No,
is
they
back.
was not.
It was a conspiracy.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Before we have those angry people, like the show started at,
9:04.
Yeah.
What the hell they be doing? You know what I'm saying? Get to it.
all right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So it was announced that the FDA has granted Elon Musk and his company Neurolink approval to start human trials.
I like it.
So while a lot of people champion Elon Musk's so-called fight for free speech and so-called he seems to be the opposition for what the government is trying to do. He seems to be fighting the opposite way. But the fact that he's still trying to, put chips in humans and data mine, he's still trying to get all these people, everybody's data off of Twitter, which is now X. It just seems just always suspicious to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I wonder, and I'm curious to see who's going to sign up to be a part of these human trials, actually.
Well, the reason that this is important, for those in the chat who want to know why this is important, is because you no longer own your thoughts. And this is proof that you will no longer own your thoughts. So every conspiracy theory you ever heard of is here now. So while you're busy out watching the latest football game or at the latest concert or want to know who's leaving who, you know what I mean? Right above that is what's really going on.
Yeah.
And this is a serious issue because I'm telling you, it's connected to Twitter or now X. It's connected to his cars. It's connected to his satellites.
Mm-hmm.
He, on one hand, is diverting attention away from him by acting as a noble being and doing things to go against the system. But in this hand, he's building one total neurolinked system. Side note, he's also want to start charging for Twitter or X.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Well, he said it.
Wait, he said a lot of things.
Yeah, well.
He said a lot of things. I think the usage. I think then everybody will go to Threads at that point.
And Threads is still around?
Dead on arrival. Seriously.
I thought so. 'Cause I never even jumped
it
on
was
Threads.
3 days of everybody going, this is going to take over Twitter because the hope of me, you know what I'm saying? They hope that this is the opposite and this goes with they align Threads with Biden.
Got you.
Twitter and X with Trump. So then it's saying, oh, we got a new one.
Got
and that's
you.
how, every time you align something, a brand with something else that you deem good, it always just kind of moves people one way or another. But it's dead over there.
Got you.
It is.
So back to the Neurolink.
Yeah.
They already have the technology to read your thought patterns. They already have the technology to place thoughts in your head with ultra low frequencies that the normal, spectrum of hearing don't pick up. And, so now they're just going to come right out because they're trying to play God. This whole thing with tapping into the mind, on these levels is going to be scary, and you are going to participate when you get, because I'm getting it, the Apple Vision that takes you into another world. I was thinking they need to create an app. Maybe we'll create it. I'm putting it out there now. But my IQ for tech is very low. Sun gazing inside of your 3D glasses. Because sun gazing is a power. That's a strength.
It's artificial sun now.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can't take pictures of the sun, the actual sun, and put them inside.
But it's not the real thing. You're not getting no actual benefits.
Neither is your ass running.
You're getting at least some vitamin D, isn't it?
Dude, you ever been on a roller coaster inside your headphones? Inside your
I don't understand that. That's.
I'm telling you, it could work.
No. The Sharks don't like that one.
It can work.
We're not going to invest in that.
You
one.
take actual pictures of the sun.
I don't get the point.
And you put them inside because sometimes it's cloudy out. Sometimes you want to sun gaze inside your own house. Jeez, you can't just be doing porn inside your glasses, Malcolm.
Chad, what we think? What
Come
we
on,
think
that's
about
not
this?
healthy for you.
What we think about this one, Chad?
I'm just saying. Something productive, not just roller coasters and fights and shit. Get in there and sun gaze. I don't know. Anywho, I think that the Neurolink is, and now that the FDA, not that that means anything, the FDA is a piece of shit too.
And they probably already been doing human trials on this anyway.
Anything they approving is already a go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't approve chemical meat. They have approved fake meat.
Yeah.
The FDA has approved fake meat, and now they approving Neurolink. This thing is more off the rails than you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, listen, I've been thinking about these things, right? So we have these conversations. It's a bunch of YouTube channels out here that have the same conversations about this is what's happening, this is what's happening. We need to stop this, that. And it feels just such like a losing battle because they just do it anyway.
They do what they want to do.
They just do what they want to do. Like, we talk about chemtrails, and they just go, well, we approve that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the way it's set up, we already give our power up to these politicians, these elites, who feel that they're smart enough to make decisions for us. And
On our behalf, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
And because we don't fight, guys.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. Then it's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
How you gonna approve something that can tap my brain into a goddamn satellite? You know what I mean? And then, go see the movie comes out a couple of weeks. Denzel's son's new movie.
Creator?
The Creator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see to promote that movie, they had the robots at the football games
And one
stuff?
dude said he saw a clone of himself
No.
in the audience. Yes, he did.
No.
I saw it on Instagram. He said, "This is me," and it showed like a clean shaven, almost looked like him. I'm like, what the hell? No, not that it was an actual robot,
I know,
but a person playing it. And so they did that with the Alien movie. Remember they had the little girl on the train?
Yes.
So that's the new thing in the movie Smile.
Yeah.
They had the people in so
That's right.
What they're doing is that's the new way to promote these kind of things. I think this Neurolink thing is dangerous. However, I do think for people who suffer from paralysis, as something where this may help them, in the health field, it may be something that could be useful.
They're gonna make sense of this because you're gonna how. All right, so when the new Xbox came out, they called it Xbox One, right? And it's because it was all things. It was TV, it's video game, movies, all in one. they're going to try to make the case that this next Neuralink thing is going to be everything in one. It's going to be connected to satellite. You're going to be smarter. You're going to be like healthier, and then it's going to be connected to X, so you can have your payments and stuff connected to your being as well. Like they're going to try to make it.
They are always going to offer you something that makes it appear that this is going to be beneficial. Imagine you could be smart, Malcolm. No disrespect, but imagine like somebody like you, it's a little slow.
Right.
You took the Neurolink, and now anything you wanted to know. I know Kung Fu. Morpheus said, show me. So imagine you could download Kung Fu. You know what I mean? And so, or pay your bills, or anything, or scan someone's auric field. Oh my God. I see yellow discharge when I talk to her. Just imagine the type of information.
That was gross.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to talk about that in a minute. So if you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go to the bathroom. Right? So you understand?
Yeah.
So they're going to sell you on that, but what they're not going to sell you on is the kill button.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Kill. You know what I mean? And then you out killing, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's always a hack within the hack. You know what I mean? And so these are the things that are going to, be in question here when we begin to speak about how dangerous and potentially this is. And for the FDA to approve this, they're going to approve it under the guise of health. Watch.
Yeah.
Like, you're a paraplegic, and this
listen.
opens you up. And then they're going to show you somebody who's paraplegic, but they walking with the brain piece on. You're going to be like, wow, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
And this and that. But they ain't going to tell you the dark side.
So the only thing that confuses me is because it does seem like Elon Musk has his own agenda that's not with Biden. And I don't know if I'm not thinking wide enough and they could all lead up
Dude,
there.
it all leads one way. You cannot, listen, let's have a real conversation. You cannot go against the system and win. Show me somebody who bucked the system and they still here like, yeah. No, they always plant something on your phone or assassinate you or poison you. You cannot, unless you are what they call controlled opposition. We need people fighting to give off the illusion that they're bucking the system. We need a quarterback, a coach that breaks through because it represents so much. We doing it after 400 years. We need a rapper to step up and say, yo, them Jews is doing that. We need that because the people feed off that, and we need a nigga to run off the plantation every now and then. Yo, let him get up a little head, before we show him the gun line, boss. Show him the gun line, because there needs to be hope that you could escape. And so while they may kill a slave down the road, in their minds they're saying, well, one got away, but because there needs to be hope of me. There needs to be
it is powerful.
Something you drive
Powerful,
for.
man.
You know what I mean? You need to have pioneers of stuff to give you off and tell me I'm wrong. I'm just telling you, because if not, then it would be too easy. You know what I mean? So there has to be another way, an option in your mind, but no one bucks the system. So Elon Musk, Russell Brand, none of them buck the system. When they ready to come for you, they come for you.
Yeah.
They just put your man Tate in a fucking Yugoslavian prison for a year.
Yeah.
Who knows what was happening to that nigga in there? He come out, he a different man.
Yeah, you're
right?
You're right.
Malcolm X tried to buck the system. They clapped him. Dr. King didn't even try to buck the system. He was saying, can't we all just get along? Like, can't we just get along? And they clapped him. So the Black Panthers was out there like, yo, let's get it. Clapped all them niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all of this, when you see somebody online and they bucking the system, they're there playing a role in the game to give off that, like going to Vegas and thinking you can win.
Yeah.
They let you win a little bit. Oh, shit, yo. And that's why all that noise, bling, 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 bling. You like, yo, the niggas is in here winning and shit. No.
Yeah.
They're not. Soon as you try to leave with that bread, you know, you put all of it, you push it all in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I saw a story. Somebody, they won a bunch of money. It was going to cash out, and they was giving them all types of problems.
Yeah.
They kept trying to follow them around the hotel and everything.
Because you're not leaving.
Yeah.
That's the casino version of, anybody know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not leaving here with that dough, son.
Yeah.
So they'll let you win a little, I won $400, and you be like, yo, there is a chance. You know, my grandma used to scratch these things off, Grandma Francis, and she said, these is for suckers. And she knew, but she couldn't stop scratching them shits. And she would never win. She had us thinking she got a winning ticket around. When she passed away recently, there's a winning ticket around here.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're not going to win, son. Yeah. Even the people who win, they don't win. They just did an expose. A whole bunch of them grocery store owners was winning. Because the people they would say, yo, did I win? Nah, son. And you leave, and then they go cash your ticket in. Dude, you're not going to win.
That is crazy.
All right? So then you have to begin to say to yourself, what's my purpose here? Because you're not going to, bunch of black people, let's get together. And we out fighting. Stop.
So wait, so are you telling people to just give up?
No, I'm telling you, your purpose here is far greater than that. You are not even here. This is a projection. I'm not here. I'm somewhere else in the 9th dimension, not even materialized physically. I'm down here as a thought projection, fucking around with you for no reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay.
Because on another dimension, you might be my daddy. Pause.
Yeah, I didn't
This shit gets twisted. You know what I mean? And so ain't none of us fully here, so we can't truly die. I don't want to get into all
you
that.
went like you went up.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Okay.
You in a physical vessel in the 3rd dimension. Other than that, there is no physical essence. You are pure thought, connected to the omnipresence. Some people call it God, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, whatever you want to call it. You are connected to something far greater. But these fuckers trying to tap into that and cut you off from that. So you don't think beyond your subscription. And then let's say you don't pay your full subscription and they cut off all intelligence shit. Now I'm trying to access like higher thoughts. Nigga, you ain't pay for higher thoughts, you paid for functionality, nigga. Damn, I must feel like more intelligent because I want to get in the YouTube chat and act like I'm a guru. Guru prices. Ooh, that's gonna cost you $149 a month. Damn, $149 for guru? What the spiritual God? That's them prices you can't even. You see what I'm saying? So there's gonna be levels. Knuckle draggers probably like the entry, you know, just above knuckle dragger.
Jeez.
You know, $39.95. You get like just above a knuckle dragger. You functioning. Guru, intelligent, smart. You know, those are different prices.
But so what is happening though? They're using our fear of the unknown against us, right? So with the vid, it was an invisible. Everywhere, everybody could get it. It could be anywhere and nowhere virus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now the next thing is climate. I don't know if you guys have been hearing that, but they're trying to do everything in the guise of climate control. Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, was just in New York begging for some more money. And he had the nerve to chastise us because we're not doing enough for climate change. I thought he was here to ask for money against. I thought his country was in a big old war.
His country is dropping bombs on Russia, which is messing up the climate.
But he said we're not doing our part to do something about climate change. And then Biden, he created a new climate corps, like youth climate corps or something like that. And that's so. What that's gonna do is that's going to be his like calling card for the election season. Like, look, this is the initiative I started for climate change. We got to fix that. Be careful. Because even though he blew up the Nord Stream pipeline, tried to blame it on Russia, and he was doing that to divert, oil from. So, you know how it is.
You know how they do.
You know how they go. And they're having a lot of auto strikes as well because they're trying to go all electric as well.
That's all a part of
That's
that
all
process.
a part of the process. They said something about gas stoves being banned, or they're trying to get rid of gas stoves.
Yes.
The idea of everybody being on one circuit board, like, just one thing, should bother us.
And the fact that the electrical cars have to be charged at stations that require batteries.
Right.
Which is screwing up the ozone.
Right.
So it's all the same ish, just in a different package. And what you gotta realize is they just want everything to be automated.
Yeah.
So they can turn it off and turn it on when they need it.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about. Including the MNR in your body.
Oh, yeah.
Including that shit.
Yeah, not in my body.
Yeah, well, not in your body, but I'm just simply saying, collectively.
Yeah.
Side note, I'm hearing that for the October 4th emergency broadcast system, this is from the conspiracy theory division, is that they're going to be sending out a specific frequency that if you took the jibbity jab, it might activate you. So they're asking everyone to turn it's supposed to take place at 222, right? They're asking people to turn off all electronic devices at 2 p.m. Just turn them off, unplug them, your iPad, your computer, your phone, and let this thing pass. So that if there is a specific, I'm just, my shoulder's already gone. Somebody said, took that out.
It's over there.
First, 8 minutes to go in the show.
It's over there.
But I'm just putting it out there, and you take the information and you use it, unless you want to sit around and listen to the message. And why are they doing this? What are they preempting you for anyway? And so just something to think about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Also, Zelensky, they got another $300 million
Oh, right.
sent to Ukraine.
That money.
So apparently in the government as well, they might be going through a government shutdown. They've done that a couple of times. But they exempted Ukraine, meaning Ukraine to get their money regardless.
So even if to American people, we get shut down. Like our budget, no money for us, but Ukraine,
they get their money regardless.
is going to get their money regardless.
And okay, so everybody has already uncovered the fact that this is a money laundering scheme. Last year, 2022, everybody was like, all right, it's no way. What the hell is happening? And they just keep sending more money.
Yeah, because there's nothing you're going to do about it.
And then ground turkey used to be $3, now it's like $6 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's nothing you're going to do about it. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
They know it's nothing you're going to do about it, so they just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 160 billion, Kwan has said, has been already sent to Ukraine.
Yeah, he asked for 26 billion, but they only gave him 300. Poor them, right?
Oh yeah, poor them.
Poor them.
Yeah.
So, okay. In other news, you alluded to something earlier, and somebody asked this in the chat: "Sexy red lip gloss, what? Slow night." So apparently, and I thought this was fake, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was fake news. But apparently, she's coming out, and this is according to Source, this is according to XXL, and I saw Dr. Boyce Watkins talking about this. She's coming out with a lip gloss brand with the most vile, vulgar names on the planet. Do we want to do the honors?
Yeah. Because I want our people to understand what the hell's going on.
So, one of the names, because you're being slow. Are you good?
No, I gotta find it.
So one of the names is Yellow Discharge, right? The other one is Nut. That's one of the other flavors. The other one is Booty Hole Brown. That's another one. What's one? I'm sorry if you're watching this with kids. I apologize. This is gross.
Yeah, my coochie is pink.
Yeah.
My booty hole is brown.
It's more flavor. Yeah, it's gross, guys. It is.
Yellow Discharge, Nut. I'm on my period.
Oh yeah.
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 So those are the names of her lip gloss. And then while, at what point do we say enough is enough?
Yeah.
And as a dad who has nieces and understanding, I may be out of touch with what her motives are here, because either she is very slow and somebody in her camp is trying to capitalize off of her wave, or the shock value of it alone is going to garner the attention, which is basically the same thing in social media. And so I wanted to be outraged, but I refuse to be outraged because that's what they want us to do. Be outraged so we can talk about it, so that the young people can go, that's what I'm going to wear, because obviously she has a fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, this is what music, or the fusion of culture and music has become. Obviously, this is something we should all be concerned about, because 14-year-old girls take their reference from this.
Yeah.
From this generation, Sukihana, this and all of this stuff. And I don't know how much lower we can go.
Yeah. That's like...
I really don't know how much lower we can go. So while people think this is nothing to talk about, and then turn around and your daughter's got on my booty hole's brown lipstick because she thinks it's funny and this and that. Remember, listen, when little Kim sat with that lollipop and spread her legs open, that shit led to a generation of women who took that lead and thought that that's the way, our women should empower themselves. And then it just, the fight began between those who were trying to uphold a certain value. And now it is sunken. I can't think of anything lower except what you said, which is a chick is going to be on set. She going to have bars. She going to be able to rhyme, but she's going to be in the middle of a porn set.
That's going to happen.
Because that could be what more?
That's going to happen, guys.
And who is this girl's parents? What team around her thinks that this is cute? And you know what? Nothing is going to happen to her. She's going to enter every arena, and she's going to infest your children with concepts and ideas of this magnitude. You know what I mean? When, and I'm trying to speak in code as much as possible. This shouldn't be tolerated. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. And unless I'm so far out of touch.
No. I think a lot of people just are tired of it, because at first, so it was drill music, and I think a lot of people were just like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Y'all are rapping about people y'all actually can, okay, we get it. I hope that's what happens with this, but the media has a really powerful way of flipping what you should be mad at. Okay, so if you're mad at this, then you don't like women. You don't like women's success. You don't like women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what's happening with this.
And I'm all for empowerment, and I'm all for being a little sexy with it and a little sharp with it. But this has no filter whatsoever. This is, and listen, I feel sorry for teachers in school.
Oh yeah.
Who have to deal with these young ratchet girls and boys who think that this is what culture has become, but it's also a reflection on where we're going collectively. It's just a reflection of everything. I'm killing people. I'm rapping about the people I'm killing on the guys' end. On the girls' end, there is no mystery to the human anatomy anymore, or the words that I would use. Now, but I did ask you this. Erykah Badu has got some instant out called Pussy.
Right. This is
now true. Are we holding Erykah Badu in higher standards? And did she do basically the same thing, but she just removed any? I mean, because pussy is pussy.
True.
Right? And she just saying my pussy pink, my butthole is brown. She just being more descriptive with it. But do we give Erykah Badu a pass Because she's Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu, the mother of how many children from how many different baby daddies?
Oh,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question.
I don't know.
Or do we become hypocritical?
no, I can
we
see
do
that.
that.
No, I can definitely see the argument that is made there.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so, how do we go about disseminating? Is it because we like Erykah Badu? Because that's cognitive dissonance.
As well,
We
true.
like Erykah Badu, so
That
her
is true.
incense made from the fragrance of her actual pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But girlfriend is saying, my pussy pink.
Yeah.
And she took it a little further, yellow discharge.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Jesus, man.
On my rag. Where do we draw the line
Yeah, I don't know.
on it?
Yeah.
And, so these are just things I'm asking out loud. And maybe you guys in the chat can have some answers for me and tell me Erykah Badu she's the queen and her music and all of that. But, do we hold her to a different standard? Has Suki Red earned the did I say Suki Red? I just combined two of them and shit.
Yeah, she did.
It's,
Yeah.
Sexy Red, who hasn't accomplished anything, is she held to, or is the standard the standard?
No, there
is
is definitely
this is wild.
There is definitely a lowering of, I think, standards across the board. There was this guy who went viral on TikTok, and I guess he's a teacher, and he was just talking about how he was like, he's a 7th grade teacher. He said they don't read past the 4th grade level. Nobody.
No.
He said, and I could give zeros across the board, and they're just gonna move them to the 8th grade.
They just gonna move them on because functional illiteracy is rampant in this country.
And I think it's exploded since COVID. Remember,
Yes.
nobody was in school. Yo, that's 3 years that just flew by.
Yeah.
That just completely just
Absolutely.
happened, right? 3 years, right? And kids are not there. You can the standardized tests, those don't matter. They're saying math is racist, so that doesn't matter.
Their attention span alone
Yeah.
is off, and the power, like we mentioned last week, no longer resides with the teacher who has the authority to just be a little extra stern with a child. No, this one girl was in the class reading her paper, and the teacher asked her, like, "Can you please just put that away?" No. And so they're there just to occupy a seat.
Yeah.
And based on those seats, they determine how many young black men are going to prison, how many of these chicks are going to be baby mamas in the project. These are the statistics that when you want to know about the unknown, you study what you know. If you cannot read past the 4th grade, you in trouble. But you can still come out here. You can still rap because you need a 4th grade education to rap nowadays. You could become very successful monetarily and only able to read up to the 4th grade.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. You know what I mean? So this is what teachers like your moms and other teachers who really care about what they're doing, they have to be suffering.
Yeah.
Because you're looking out at the future. You're looking out at reflections of yourself, right? These are reflections of yourself when you see kids who look just like you and you can't help them.
Yeah.
They got too much nachos and cereal in their system, and it's Pepsi and drugs and.
I want to respond to this comment. African Vibration, very, very powerful name, said we're being reactionary and we sound old. I would love to know what your
just let me know
what your analysis would be, sir.
Because I opened up by saying maybe I'm old. You know what I mean? But I'm not thinking about me because I can disseminate between hype, but a 12-year-old girl cannot. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Even when I spoke about hip hop for years, I wasn't speaking about it for me. I'm talking about a 12-year-old kid who's at home and he's watching all the attention that so-and-so is getting, and so now these young girls are seeing this. So you almost have to remove yourself from it, or whoever you were, and think about, can a 12-year-old girl know that this is all propaganda? Or is she trying to be with the in crowd and is willing to go out and buy this?
Yeah.
And is willing to brag to her friends that this is what it is. So we got to kind of see it both ways. But I did open up and ask, am I being old?
I was just looking at the name and the comment. I was like, it was
that didn't even match.
It kind of contradicted
the name didn't,
itself.
Right.
You know what I'm
Contradiction in your name. But please provide for us a solution of how you think we should go about this, or is it just what it is?
Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yes.
And we shall return.
We shall return.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Now.
Nah.
Peace, Urban X Nation. It's Mama Dot here. Listen, I'm going to need everyone to join us for our 90-day affirmation starting October 1st. If you are not a member, become one today by clicking the link below as we go over in our journals, health, wealth, and good living. If you didn't get a copy of your journal, be sure to visit shopurbanx.com. I am super excited and can't wait to see everyone in the morning as we do our 90 days affirmation. See you there. Peace.
This summertime on Patty Z Radio, each and every Saturday, DJ Z drops some cool summer romance jams from 8 to 10 p.m. London time. Follow at Patty Z Radio on Instagram and Twitter for more info. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music. Patty Z Radio, get lost in music.
Welcome to www.presto.shop, your personalized photo creations. We have everything from hoodies to t-shirts, keychains, mugs, and cups. Our items make great gifts for graduations, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, and so much more. So reach out for any special occasion and send your pictures over, and we can turn it into something beautiful and spectacular. We specialize in everything from rugs, blankets, pillows, cups, and so much more. Contact us today at support@presto.shop.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending you lots of love and gratitude. Thank you so much for allowing me to continuously connect with you and your spirit team. Know that whether you're receiving guidance and confirmation with an angel oracle card session, or you're having your energy centers realigned with a chakra balancing session, or you're releasing trauma and pressure with a mental healing session, I am here to be of service to you. Visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, to see all my services and availability, and also visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, where I have hundreds of videos for you to follow through and learn more about your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and until we connect again, one love.
We're back.
And we are back.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who has hit the like button. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you for everybody who's listening right now in their cars, on their way to work, on their way to the gym, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
All that good stuff.
And everybody who's purchased the planner.
Yes, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So this story I actually called a while back. So apparently the XFL and the USFL are in talks for a league merger.
Makes sense.
right? So they still have to get approved by like the gaming people who watch that stuff. But I think that is the smartest move they could make
Because the NFL is God.
Yeah, so you don't try to compete with that.
No, you come out. It's almost like you come out knowing that they're gonna take it over.
Yeah.
So I make an investment in the USFL that look like it's anti.
That's different. Yeah.
And we just spoke about,
Yeah.
the anti of something,
Yeah.
knowing that they're going to offer me more money than I paid to
Yeah.
put into it, and I make a killing.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys remember when it was the XFL, USFL, and not the AFL. It was the one that was Johnny Manziel was in, and they shut down in the middle of the season. They just had no more money in the middle of the season. But so the XFL rebranded with The Rock and his ex-wife, who's his business partner. And I think the XFL is absorbing the USFL. I think that's the smarter move because the Rock is a bigger brand.
Yes.
He's gonna use his Zoa energy drinks, his liquor, to be this official sponsors of the league, which is smart. The XFL was I think 12 teams or 8 teams. That was 8 teams. It makes just more sense.
Now you got 20 teams,
and now you just have a spring football league.
Right.
And remember, the XFL, they did it smart. They weren't competing with the NFL. They were like partners. They were like defunct like partners.
Of course.
With them. So they were doing that smart. So then this just makes the most sense. I think this is going to put The Rock over the billion.
Yeah, over the billion mark. Probably $2 billion in a shorter time than you can imagine. And it's sort of like it's equivalent to basketball players going to China.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where the money is there.
Yeah.
You're not really competing with the NBA, but so now, because there are a lot of ex-NFL players or players who just not good enough to make it, but they love the game.
So listen, that makes The Rock's visit to Colorado a little bit more interesting because now I have a pipeline to my league, right? Some of these players are not good enough to go to the NFL, but they have a chance to come here.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And there were some players from the XFL last year who are on NFL rosters today.
Yeah.
So it helps. So it
shows it goes both ways. Very, very unique thing to do. And so, yes.
Definitely called that one.
You definitely did. I'm not going to lie. You called it. You called it, homie.
Man.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So we spoke about this in the last show. So Russell Brand, he got accused of sexual assault with a minor, rape, all that stuff. So as a result of this, YouTube demonetized him, and I think a few other people demonetized him. And the UK government, I think the House of Commons, they wrote a letter to Rumble. So Rumble is
the anti-YouTube.
The anti-YouTube, basically asking them if Russell Brand is able to monetize off their platform. If he is, can they stop letting him monetize on their platform? They declined because they said it's just an accusation right now. He hasn't seen his day in court, so that's what's happening. But a lot of people are saying this is a scary precedent when accusations lead to everything. Not the conviction leads to the punishment, the accusations itself can lead to the punishment. So, what does that say for anybody else?
No, that's a fact.
So I can get
We're
accused
all
of anything.
in the crosshairs under accusations.
So there were people on Twitter, they were saying, well, they were pulling up when Cardi B admitted to drugging and doing things to men when she was a stripper. They were pulling up the news articles, and when she said that, they said, listen, YouTube, she should be demonetized. It's not right. So, again, it's a very slippery slope once you do one thing to somebody.
And it's all dependent what they're demonetizing you for.
Yeah.
Anything ratchet, you good.
Yeah. Anything
that threatens to measure your popularity against your validity.
Yeah.
So that means A plus C equals T. I plus C equals T. Intention plus capability equals the threat.
Yeah.
What is Russell Brand? That's his name?
Yeah.
Intentions. Okay.
Go against mainstream.
Yeah. What are his capabilities? How many Instagram followers he had, and maybe in the millions.
Yeah.
Is he a threat based on the people who love him? Does his words carry weight? They do. Mm-hmm. Shut him down.
Yeah.
That's what they did to Kanye West. That's exactly what they did to Kanye West.
You seen the Adidas CEO came out and said like Kanye is a good person?
Oh, now he's a good person.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
After y'all done shut him down, took his business, took his name,
Cloned
him, and did all that. Now, yeah, sure, this Kanye is probably a great person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this is all based on, because even when we speak about opposition, we also have to understand there's a limit you still don't go across.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody been arrested for the Epstein list. Griselda, whatever her name,
Ghislaine
Maxwell is in prison for nothing.
Yeah.
She's in prison for having a list in which nobody is connected to.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Obviously, they're protecting them individuals. Let somebody come out of valid, that's valid, and start spewing the names that are on that list.
Yeah.
Them people will get taken out immediately because we know the people value so-and-so's opinion.
Yeah.
Doc can come out and say it all day. It holds no weight. They don't even know who the hell I am. I'm not even peeking on the goddamn radar.
Yeah.
And so while I'm down here,
subscribers, Chief?
60,000 is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm down here just throwing madness around it. And they go, he good. Let him stay. He good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the minute you start having 60 million people who are tuned into every word and they expect you, because those are not your followers, they expect you to sell your clothing line. They expect you to promote some bullshit.
Yeah.
The minute you flip that, you just flip 60 million people on their head and they can't have that. And that's usually what the problem lies.
Last verse says she's in prison because she recruited the girls he abused. No, she was actually in prison for because she was procuring girls for
but for who is what I'm saying.
They never exposed for who, and that's what everybody's asking is for who.
So we know she got the girls, but the girls for who? Shouldn't there be A plus B equals C? She got the girls for these individuals here. All the individuals are phantom.
Yeah.
Why are they phantom is what we're asking. We know why, but so, understanding how this situation works. That's like saying, put me in jail for murder, but ain't no witnesses and it ain't no body.
Or weapon.
You just go,
He did, yeah.
you did a crime.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It all has to match up to something.
Yeah.
And so, because her story is not adding up, because then you open up a whole nother can of worms.
And you know what's crazy? That's what everybody was not excited for that court case, because they're saying, we're going to see the names that
We were all anticipating
and they didn't.
Seeing those names, but Hollywood would collapse on his head. And so we can't see the names.
El Chapo's wife got released.
Oh, yeah.
She said 10 toes down. She ain't snitch.
She ain't snitch.
She said, I didn't know he was a crack dealer. I ain't know he was selling coke.
I ain't know none of that. I just thought he was, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now, she'll go back and put them back in line.
So yeah, that's Russell Brand. So his ex-wife, Katy Perry, she actually just sold her entire music catalog for $225 million.
Get that money.
And I'm pretty sure it was to Hypnosis, who is buying everybody's catalog. Hypnosis is, I believe, don't quote me, I believe it is a subsidiary of Blackstone, which is a subsidiary of BlackRock. Yeah.
It's all owned by them.
Yeah.
And somebody made a very good point that this has something to do with the future of music and artificial intelligence and how it's going to work. And you might as well cash out now because they're going to blur the lines again. They continue to blur the lines to make sure the artists don't have no money.
Yeah.
The minute they went to streaming 1 billion streams, I'm going to get $32,000.
Yeah.
Like, geesh. You know what I mean? And so...
It is an interesting company name, Hypnosis, yes.
Yeah, it's very, very, because they, they just put you under the spell and took your whole catalog. And so I believe that that's where this thing is going. Obviously, they selling it for something.
So listen, we've been keeping track of everybody, all these people that's been selling their catalogs off since for the past 3 years, no?
Yeah, at least.
And these are huge catalogs.
Huge.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Huge.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Back to football. I saw an interesting tweet the other day. It said that DeMar Hamlin still has not been cleared to play. And they said like they must be, trying to ease him back in, to, contact and stuff like that. And I feel like I can see through that. I think they don't think he's that good. And they just brought him back on.
So that people wouldn't be in their feelings.
Yes.
Like, oh,
it's a great feel-good story that he made it back.
He collapsed on the field and then y'all dump him.
Yeah.
And that would not look good at all, even for Buffalo standards.
Yeah.
And so, that's a feel-good story. They might bring him back in a ceremonial role, let him run out there once or twice. Sort of like when you was playing, because you wasn't that good. I'm here watching you play. They, let you run up and down. But eventually he's going to have to get out there.
Yeah. Like, you taking up space on the roster, dog.
You taking up space on the roster.
Yeah.
They blaming Greek the Freak for that now. He got
brothers?
2 of his brothers on the squad, and they trash. He complaining about the team not being that good, but 2 of his brothers is on the squad. Like, come on, son. Some valuable players could be filling those roster spots.
Listen.
No, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm putting my peoples on.
What kind of brother would I be if I couldn't get my brothers on the team? What kind of a dad would I be if I couldn't get my sons on the team?
Listen, how many of them beautiful baby mamas out there, their sons can't play for shit, but she show up at the Pop Warner game and you like, oh, your son is definitely on the squad. You know what I mean? Yeah. What kind of mama would you be if you couldn't get your son a guaranteed spot? Coach Dot.
Yeah.
He don't even know. He ain't got no uniform. He don't need.
Take your uniform. Give him your jersey.
Give him. Be a team player. You see him. Give him a uniform. Put him out there. Don't worry about it. Carol, I got that. I should come over and give him, because he don't really know the game. Yeah. I think I'm going to come over for a few hours.
Watch some film with him.
And watch some, some film with him and kind of, bring him up to, dinner? Well, since I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the way that shit go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, so me, Eli, and Dad, and Freddie, we are in a football pool.
Yes.
Right now, right?
$200 up.
So listen. They just told me 2 weeks ago, Malcolm, give me your picks week by week. I'm just joking around. I was in Jamaica. I'm giving my picks. I didn't know it was $200 on the line. I think he sabotaged me. What do you guys think?
No. I didn't.
Because I'm in last place right now. I'm getting my ass whipped. Because I've been playing around. I'm just like, I'm trying to pick upset games and stuff like that.
Nah, this is about the money.
$200 on the line. I did not know.
This is about the money. You still got 15 weeks.
Yeah, you're right.
You got some time.
No, listen. I don't take the NFL season serious till about week 6 anyway.
Yeah, but in this contest, 6 weeks could throw you.
This is true. Like, I can never recover.
I missed last year. I did it with Freddie and Eli. I missed week 1.
Yeah.
And they was up, because Eli had about 9 wins and Freddie had about 8. I said, I'm the God. I'm going to catch him. I never caught them. And Freddie made off with $100. I ain't letting no cerebral palsy kids beat me this year.
I'm tired of it.
Fuck that shit. Y'all can take it any way you want to take it. I'm looking at the list extra like, this team is home.
Yeah, I'm watching film like Mel Kiper now, man.
On a 2-week lose. Yeah, I'm in.
I'm watching, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban
Somebody
X.
said, yeah, Malcolm, that was needed. Thank you. You know what I mean? I would have took it more serious, feel me?
Well, now you're here. We'll see how you're doing in 5 more weeks.
Yeah.
When I'm still leading the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next year, we'll get more people involved. Be like, yo, put up $100 a man. Your money good on the wood. We may have $1,000 in that jackpot.
That'd be dope. So there was this she was like a crypto YouTuber, and she exposed Mark Cuban's DMs because she was trying to set up a virtual interview with Mark Cuban, and he declined off of the strength that the woman was not vaccinated. He asked, "Are you vaccinated? And will you tell your followers to go get vaccinated?" She was just like, "What?" Like
for a virtual
virtual interview, yes.
Damn. Does he still feel the same way?
Probably. This is 2021.
But that was in the heat of all of that when all of them people you trusted,
Yes.
all of them need to be on a firing range. All of them rappers, actors who you trusted that led you down that wrong path and you forgave them and you still rocking with them, listening to their music, jamming out to them, all of that. Told you to go get the jibbity jab.
Yeah.
So they could make a few extra dollars. They didn't do that out of the kindness of their heart. They got paid.
So
I might have to take the money next time. I might.
we did the research.
Fellas, I did the research. No, the trust the science, son. You need to go.
Yeah, so he was saying like, you know, he reserves the right to decline any interview, and she was just like, all right, like
this is virtual,
right? And you know what's crazy? In the DMs, you couldn't tell. It just because I thought like maybe he took it that serious. I thought that was flagrant anyway.
Right.
But then she followed up and said this was a virtual interview, by the way.
Wow.
I said that's bad.
That's really bad.
So, what else we got, guys? Somebody said she's cloud chasing. I don't think that's cloud chasing. I think it would have been cloud chasing if she would have exposed. Not even. This is 2023. This happened in 2021.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
not cloud chasing to me.
A great response from it now, but it is interesting on how far he would use his clout.
Yeah.
To say, you know what I'm saying? That's him using his clout.
Yeah.
To say you can't even talk to me. Unless you jabbed up. And then you not only are you have to be jabbed up, you gotta tell all your followers to get jabbed up.
Yeah.
Now that's using your clout.
Hold on, let me get her name for you guys who are asking me. Any planners are $30, guys.
Yeah.
For a person who's
if you get them for me, they're $29.99.
Her name is Leah Halpern. Yes. That's her name, if you want to look up.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the acting president of Temple University passed away the other day on stage. She collapsed on stage.
I heard.
And she died.
Deepest condolences to her. That's a strange story. Any details? Anybody in Philly can tell me what actually happened to her? Like, was it a heart attack?
Yeah, her name was Joanne Epps, and she was the acting president of Temple. Yeah, that was crazy.
So deepest condolences to her and her family to pass away like that. Do you know that guy Sergio?
Oh, dude. The football player who went missing. And did we allude to that during the show?
I'm not sure if we alluded to it.
Because I felt like we all knew that was going. No?
So he is in Mexico.
Looking like he is having a manic episode. Did you see some of those videos?
Yes.
This is after his mom was found dead, and they were saying, okay, we're looking for both of them now, you know, because we did a wellness check, found the mother, she is dead. And he posted up a video in Mexico City.
He mentioned that it's the FBI. He started saying a bunch of weird things, and then just had a panic attack. Dude, this is ugly.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to find out why is this not mainstream and why they're not talking about this?
Yeah.
And the reason they knew he was in Mexico, people started looking at the signs and
there is
a team out there. They get you, bro.
There's a TikToker who can, no matter where you are,
yes,
can figure out the street, like they can just where the sun was at, during this time, the weather during this time, and then people send random pictures like, all right, where was I? And they go, all right, so based on this building here, there's a Target across the street. You on the southwest corner of
ridiculous,
bro. So imagine with like, you know.
Yeah,
the feds can do.
So did he kill his mom? I spoke to Ani Asuro. He said they might call this a case of CTE. You know what I mean? In which he blacked out and don't remember. Something is going on.
See, you know, it's always interesting to me when like stuff like that comes up, because if I'm an organization and I rely on players who can catch CTE, and you might. When stories like this come out, I gotta shut that down. So it's probably NFL lawyers shutting the story down.
Could be. Well, that's just like I said, I don't know if it's CTE. That's just what Ani is saying. Mainstream America hasn't levitated to that conclusion. But yeah, when you have a multi-trillion-dollar industry, basically, when you think about all the products, they signed $100 billion deal. That's a lot of bread to entertain people.
For you to mess this up, because you...
Yes. Sure, we know people, heads collide.
Yeah.
We know there's a lot of death, but we cannot blow this. And so this thing is getting strange about a minute.
Yeah.
And we're going to see where this thing goes.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready. Hit the like button, please.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate it. And we shall be right back.
We shall.
Tonight, there's growing outrage over this video showing at least 2 police officers in Kenosha, Wisconsin with their guns drawn following 29-year-old Jacob Blake as he walks around the front of a gray SUV. We paused the video after he opens the door with his back to an officer. At least 7 shots can be heard.
Don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling. Hey, don't think we don't see your pain. I got a real mentality, a better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling.
Back for another amazing episode of Real Mentality.
Yes.
We had the world famous Alkaline Oasis, and so it's always a pleasure to get together with young men, different ages, all my sons, 23, 30, 36, 37. What are some of the things that you wish your parents had taught you now at your stage in this evolution and in life for you?
Oof. Oof. Oh, man. You guys did a great job with us, right? So I wouldn't be able to come and rap and say my parents wasn't there. I'd be lying. I think one of the things that I dealt with, and it was sometimes I would just try to avoid all conflict.
For us, it would be, we got pretty spoiled because we're the youngest. So we got a lot of stuff that other families or other friends that we would see didn't have. For example, like you guys would make us hot meals every day. Some kids would get like cereal, and I'm like, what is this?
Yes.
This is what I eat for breakfast?
In hindsight, you did what you can do. You understand? I mean, there's no.
Yeah, you have to like. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, and then after you enter adulthood, what your parents been trying to teach you, we was too stubborn to listen. So you got to deal with it on your own.
Like you said, I could always go back and go like, no, they told me to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? They told me, all right, figure that out, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
My dad wasn't around.
Right.
But I knew he loved me, and so I was advanced in my thinking. I wish he taught me how to love a woman. You have to be taught those things by example. I wish my parents had taught me finances. You know what I mean? And you mean this credit card, I gotta pay this back?
Yeah.
Right. I'm here to protect you.
Yeah.
And so when we as men, I look at the 3 stages, and I had to be a dad to each one of you differently. I'm proud of you as men. You know what I mean? Because you all have your own battles now that you have to go through. And so the greatest achievement for me is being a dad. It ain't being Black Dot. It ain't none of that superficial shit.
A better view of reality. This is life that I'm battling.
Back. And we are back.
So Jay Nightmare asked the question, does CTE only lead to violence? And I'm probably, so there's different areas in your brain that control or like regulate the functions of different like emotions, and so it probably like overloads the
and even in violence towards
testosterone.
self, because remember
Steve McNair, Junior Seau,
Junior Seau and them killed themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I
Steve
mean?
McNair got killed.
Yeah,
right?
Stephen Nair, he,
Yeah, but Junior Seau, like there's a few football players who, and they would shoot themselves like in like the chest or something so they can get their brain studied. Like that was a thing.
Absolutely. Really, it's a violent sport.
Yeah.
We enjoy it, but it's very violent.
Yes.
You know, I'm not sure I want my grandson playing that shit. I didn't like you playing it. I let you do it because you was passionate about it, but. You know, you nog it, man.
Yeah, man.
And the reason I let you play, because you didn't really have a lot going on upstairs in the Nugget area anyway. So I was
you
like...
say that and people take that serious. They really think like, yo.
I was thinking, hey, they might... You know your shit could get hit online. Instead of offline. I said, maybe this nigga hit in the head a few times. This nigga will be online and be, so I was praying for that. No, but in all seriousness... It's one of them things.
So I wouldn't let Noble play football, like, cause there's like really like it's like the Mighty Mice, it's like really young kids playing. I wouldn't let him play that young.
Because what happens is, but the only way you get good, you got to start young.
I was explaining that. I was explaining that to
I think I want him to be a golfer.
Yeah. I want him to play golf. I want him to play soccer or something. You know what I mean?
Golf.
Yeah.
Like intelligent, like the angles.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you know what? That look like a 45-degree angle. Yeah, because that shit is violent.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It is, bro. Yeah. And somebody said like the last like 4 Monday night games has been like season-ending injuries.
Yeah, starting with Hamlin. Last year was the final Monday night game of the season last year. Aaron Rodgers, the first game this year. And then Chubbs last week, and my man Diggs
he just hurt himself tonight.
Towards ACL in practice. Sheesh. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Kamala Harris met up with Quavo at the White House.
The rapper.
Yes.
Okay.
To discuss gun violence and stopping gun violence.
Okay. He looks like a good ambassador.
So I guess they're using the angle that he lost somebody directly to gun violence to take off. However, I totally forgot about this. He didn't want to cooperate with police after this all happened. So how are you an advocate for stopping gun violence if you're not stopping gun violence?
Well,
or if you're not,
Well, he can consult T.I.
Just saying, man.
On how to convert over and be a CI.
I got it.
CI.
I'm not bad at it.
Again, putting him in this position. Is this Cardi B's husband?
No, that's Offset.
Oh, that's Offset. This is the other one.
Yes.
Okay. An advocate, but now you're going against the streets, son. Mm-hmm. You want to stop the gun violence, so you want us to turn our guns in?
So
they're going to put him out there and be like, yo, we can give you $50 gift certificate if you turn your guns in. I mean, what is he going
to Quan, it's election season. That's what it is about.
Yes, of course.
That's what it's about. You get the niggers in line.
Yeah, the ones that will parade you out there. You'll say some half-ass intelligent shit.
Yeah, so what is he going to rap about now?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Gotta rap about them things.
Yeah. Somebody said that probably isn't clear. No, it probably is, but it's just anytime it's election season, they try to get a rapper to line up with somehow. Like,
and I'm gonna tell you guys, them pharmaceuticals 3 years ago was paying big bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was people cashing in. They was like, wait a minute. Battle rappers was doing it. Dougie Fresh,
Juvenile,
DMC.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the jab. There is none higher. Niggas is like, what the fuck am I watching here? 6 minutes, and you wash your hands.
Yeah.
No more virus. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
I must be in Bizarro world.
Yeah. Charlie Clips and DNA.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Biden's for us. I was just like.
And so, but when that check, that's just 100,000.
Yeah, just to say this.
Just to say this.
Yeah.
Yo, dudes to say man. So, understanding during election season, being able to have access to the White House, all that old kind of stuff. You know, he's plugged. So yeah. So propaganda.
So the other day, Nicki Minaj's husband was threatening Offset. Like, I guess he was looking for Offset outside.
Why is he looking for Offset?
I guess because their wives are beefing or something.
Oh, because of the wives are beefing?
Yeah, Cardi and Nicki, yeah.
I know they're beefing, but...
I guess it's... Dude.
I thought that beef was over. I thought...
No, it's not.
When girlfriend put that knot on Cardi B head.
No, it's not. They've been going back and forth for a while. So apparently, the husband's judge, whoever's presiding over his stuff, saw that he's on house arrest for 120 days.
As he should be.
Idiot. And now Nicki, she's
because
on Instagram.
Because he violated his parole.
I guess so. And then Nicki's on Instagram basically alleging that Cardi and her husband called the cops and...
They probably did.
Or not. Somebody else. You was on Instagram Lives.
Dude, this
with 89 people watching. But we got more people watching.
This is war, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is war, so anything to get up under your skin, you know, he under house arrest. She probably got a beautiful home and all that kind of shit. But yeah, that's how that's going to go down.
Yeah.
And this must be tough for Cardi right now, man.
Why?
I mean, for Nicki.
Yeah.
Because she is now in a oversaturated market.
When she used to just own it.
She was every category, and the winner is Cardi, of course. Nicki. And then Cardi showed up just to give a little bit of, and now it is oversaturated with Gummy Bear, Suki Red Clover, Sani Hani, and Suka Hani Dinner, and you know, all these motherfucking chicks is out the woodworks coming to get that bread. You know what I mean? And so she has no place. You know what I mean?
Somebody said the black man hustle. Dotson, what about the people that were put in a position where they didn't have any other option to
No.
Listen.
Dude, we're not talking about regular people who were, and we already said that. If you took it, there's no we're not here shaming those who took it because their job or their way of life was on the line. I would never do that. You see what I'm saying? We're not even talking about that because we were just fortunate enough not to be put in that position.
Yeah.
But we were very careful to say, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you not to go feed your family, and you so no, that's not the position. I'm talking about the artists who knew better, who knew, and they were in a position to probably not even take it themselves, but the check was so nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they got you to do it for the people who may have been on the fence. Do you know how many people who were on the fence? Who once they saw their favorite athlete, when Stephen A. Smith threw LeBron under the bus, he said, I was a little skeptical at first too. But LeBron, my brother, what you gonna do? When I saw that, I said all bets is off, because now that you have clarity or your bosses told you you need to get this done, now you're gonna call out another black man. So I'm talking about the people who was on the fence, who were, shifted because of celebrity, not the people who jobs said, look, if you don't do this by this date, this has to be done, because you were in survival mode and you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah.
I've recently said to Mama Dot, had I still been working for Transit at the time, I don't know what I would have done under those circumstances. So no, I'm not going to even go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Kendrick Johnson's family is apparently suing, I think the state or the city
For $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Good for them. Good for them. We know that case is a travesty.
Yes.
We know that they're continuing to fight, and I don't blame them. We know that the stench of corruption goes all the way up to the FBI.
Yeah, they're suing Lodi's County Sheriff and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
Okay,
for $1
so
billion.
And as they should. Now, that's not going to bring their son back, but somebody needs to be held accountable in some capacity to what happened.
Yeah.
Because y'all just thinking that time is going to allow this to blow over, and the mother and father or whoever, they're diligent. They're like, no, somebody needs to, and they become a a thorn in the side.
Yeah.
And something has to be done. There needs to be closure. I asked you earlier, did that guy ever make the pros?
Yeah, it was.
I forget the white guy's name.
Yeah,
I know he was playing college ball.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they talked about he had potential to go pro.
So people who need reminded of the case. This is the one who was found wrapped up in the wrestling
Wrapped up in right.
and had no organs.
And had no organs in his body when they found him. And they say he hit himself in the head or something wild and threw himself in the damn mat, or he was searching for a shoe inside the mat. But however, his organs was missing.
Yeah.
Father of the accused killer works for the FBI, right? Right, and that's the one who was orchestrating the cover-up, and that investigation has to start there.
Yeah.
You are connected to somebody being accused. This is already suspicious because as a father, he's looking out for it. He probably pulled all of his strings together, among other things, to cover up to make sure that his son.
Yeah.
But the bodies.
Because remember, it was like no camera. And
it was
like,
camera was working, but then it wasn't working.
Yeah.
And then they removed certain footage from the cameras. The whole thing stunk from the beginning. But the bodies of our ancestors speak from the grave, and he's not settled, and his mom's is probably on her mind, and she's not settled, and something needs to be done.
Absolutely.
So I say go for it. Go for it. Cripple the whole goddamn city.
Yeah, $1 billion. God damn.
Yeah, that's that case. Maybe 10 years now?
Yeah.
Maybe about 10 years now? Yeah, and he wrapped himself up in the goddamn mat and took his own organs out. Yeah.
So, your man DJ Envy made the news.
He made the news locally here.
Yeah.
Yeah, News 12. I was watching, and I did not know it was him. I just said, this is a scam story.
Yeah.
Dude gave this dude 120,000 cash.
DJ Envy and his man.
And then I saw the name
Cesar
Celia Pena. I said, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And then they brought up DJ Envy. And they trying to make it seem like he was a victim.
Yeah.
He lost $500,000. But every time I turned on the radio during the height of this, all I heard was DJ Envy's voice.
Yes, and flipping NJ.
Saying, come out to Jersey. We at this spot. If you interested in flipping houses with us. I never heard his man.
Yeah.
I didn't know who his man was. So obviously, you in there somehow, some way, and you have to be held accountable for that. And so, we're going to see how this works out. Because if you introduce me to a scammer, dude, you just as guilty.
That's tough.
Is it?
No, if
you introduce me
and back off.
And if you back off, that's different.
Right, but if I introduce you and I'm like, this is my guy, yes.
And I'm making a kickback.
Absolutely.
Then you involved.
Absolutely.
All y'all got on new sneakers, walkie-talkies, haircuts and shit, and I'm out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, something ain't right.
Absolutely.
Nah. But if you just introduce me and me and him did business, and okay, all right, still, this is your man, though. This your man's?
Yeah, he gave him a platform, man. He brought him on the Breakfast Club many times.
Yes. Dude, do you know what that does?
Yeah.
When people see you on the Breakfast Club or a reputable website, they ready to put their money up. This must be legit. And he said he knew something was wrong. One dude said, I gave him 120,000 cash. He never even counted it.
He said, all right, man.
He said, nah. I trust you. You look like an honest guy. I don't need to count that.
But time out. If I'm not admitting that I got 150,000 in cash on the news.
No.
How the hell you get that?
Okay, obviously, maybe he was a legitimate businessman.
150,000 in cash, but no, man.
Dude.
You send over the wire. You don't in cash.
But I'm simply saying, and for you, first of all, for him to want the money in cash is weird.
How do you know he wanted the money in cash, or he just had it?
He probably requested it in cash.
That's crazy.
Yo. Okay, so we withdraw that in cash.
You can only take out 10 at a time, so you got to go to 10 different banks.
Oh, my man, paid in full shit. So you got that with you now. On cab shit, like, yeah, right now, in the bag.
Yeah, you got, that's 14 bricks right there?
That's 14 bricks right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of that speaks of something is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not giving nobody 120,000 in cash. For the fuck we need cash for?
Exactly.
Isn't this a business transaction?
Yeah.
So you get played by your own naivety and greed.
Yeah, and they were promising... Like
$45,000 profit in 4 months.
Yeah, like
off that.
like
So I give you 120, I get back 165 in 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, it sounds too good to be true.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malcolm, yeah, I added the second. Oh, I didn't even start no contest. That's funny though.
What happened?
He said, "Yeah, I added the second part of the intro music, episode 18. Need my free shirt." I ain't even asked that.
Oh, yeah,
But thank you for telling me. I didn't. Yeah,
I don't even know what that is about.
Remember we had the intro music. It just was one verse, if you remember it.
Oh, right.
And I used to ask like if you wanted the free stuff, like when did we add the second part?
Oh, that's too late, bro.
Yeah, come on, man.
Can't do that 9 years later.
Come on, man.
90 episodes later.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Let's start taking some questions. So, Joe Biden, he is giving back, I think, $35 million in student loans. He's canceling out $35 million in student loans from people who went to the University of Phoenix because they...
That's the online.
The online school, because they over-exaggerated the prospects of job opportunities once you graduate. So people are going, all these colleges are over-exaggerating the possibilities of job prospects.
Because all these kids don't have no jobs when they come out.
Exactly. So they was like, everybody should be...
And then the Phoenix, come on, that's the online.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think I'm going to go get my doctorates from... They still in existence, Phoenix?
I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and get a doctorate from Phoenix. Never show up, just do my reports. Be like, you have now graduated.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just gave away $1.2 billion. You know, Biden just announced, I think it was like 30,000 immigrants. He just gave them like working papers. Like he allowed them like the opportunity to get jobs and stuff like that. Governor Hochul, the governor of New York City, she was on the news basically saying like, if you coming from another country, go somewhere else. Don't come to New York. This is after Eric Adams were bragging about being a sanctuary city because...
Bring him here.
Yes.
And now they all here and they like, whoa, I'm with Trump on this one. When I get back in office, I'm deporting. It's going to be the biggest deportation in the history of the world. I'm just rounding up all those killers, all those
it's 500,000 immigrants. Thank you.
Because drug dealers, and sending them back to wherever they came from. Vote for me.
Yeah. Because this is getting out of...
It's 500,000?
500,000.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
And I'm seeing videos. I don't know how true these videos are. Them just like walking through.
Dude, I mean, you know.
No, I don't know, man.
Now you know.
You see, like, you know what I mean?
And then you sound racist.
Yeah.
But I gotta pull my racist card. Yo,
like,
bro,
what's
like,
up?
fuck's going on, man?
Yeah.
Because these people are in the streets now.
Yeah.
They all over. They got mopeds. They all got them bikes. The police tried to round on them bikes up and started a fight out there. And then people came out and said, no, this is how they make their living. Because now all your Uber drivers is from Mexico. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how they get around. And there's scooters in the street everywhere. This
Now, these scooters are getting out of hand, bro.
This is bad.
Like, out of hand. I've seen accidents. I've seen almost
accidents. And they cutting in front of my car.
Yeah.
And they don't know my reflexes ain't that good to begin with.
Yo, and they on the highway. Like,
but I got insurance.
Yeah.
I'll move your ass over and pull over.
Yeah.
And be like, that was unfortunate. Yeah.
Alien invasion. Yeah. Michael, did you hear about the kids missing in Hawaii? I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, a lot of kids missing.
Yeah.
Again, they're hoping now that this story about Hawaii just goes away. Mm-hmm. As everything else does, in our community, and we just forget about it, and then next thing you know, it's rebuilt and looking better than ever, and those kids are never found.
You know what story they hope goes away? That fighter jet that went missing.
Oh, yeah.
They said he jumped out because of bad weather. The pilot.
First of all, he can fly over bad weather.
Exactly. He ejected himself because of bad weather. That is the excuse that they're going with right now.
That makes no sense at all. At all. I'm hearing through the TikTok world that AI took the jet over. And that's what Malcolm said.
I'm kind of shooting for 90% this week, man.
That's what Malcolm said. AI took the shit over and said, look, you got 30 seconds. What you want to do? Get the fuck up out of here. And he bounced. I'm also hearing that he was on a suicide mission, and at the last minute he had a heart and he jumped out.
Suicide mission?
Like kamikaze to fall in American soil, take his plane in American soil. Did you hear about that place in Arizona that is selling body parts?
No.
Yeah, it's a place that they said was just like a bio center, and it's all kind of body parts. You know, just a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things.
Why is Katy Perry up there? Yeah.
Katy Perry? Yeah.
She selling body?
She going now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said they found tunnels underneath Maui. I'm sure they did.
Underneath where?
Maui.
Oh, yeah. I'm
sure they did.
I'm sure they did. Yeah.
Raheem Blake, not yet. We're about to do something real interesting. Just stay tuned. He asked, do we offer promotion for artists on the show?
No, but we might have a little announcement coming.
Yeah.
Side note, I think I'm going to do a Hulk this Saturday.
Oh, my God.
But I'm going to do it for the membership because we have a new software. We're trying to find out if this new Kajabi Live is actually what it is. So I'll be the trailer. If you are a member, Mama Dot shaking her head, we'll do a Hulk. Because I want to know how many, if this thing, because before we get to the morning meetup, bro, if that's what we're going to be using, where people get the prompt and it's one link, I got to make sure it works. So Saturday. What time, Mama Dot? What time you want to do that?
Somebody said cap. Yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's usually capped, but it won't be capped this Saturday.
We'll see.
It won't be capped this Saturday.
I heard about the African singer, pop star dying. I think I've heard about him, but what was
he
the
was very popular Afro beat singer. I forget his name. Somebody in the chat will tell me. And he was having problems with his record label.
Oh.
Something Marley is the name of the label. I don't know if it's connected to the Marleys.
Oh, I hope not.
And as a result, he was having some problems, and he died. Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Like I don't want to say it wrong.
Yeah. I did hear about that.
Okay.
Did hear about that.
All right. Okay. Do we have something else? Project Veritas, they shut down their operations. So if you don't know Project Veritas, they used to be the guys, this is started by James O'Keefe. He used to get all this information from people. He used to have people wearing secret cameras. They exposed Pfizer, they got the journal from Biden's daughter when she was talking about her being forced to shower with him, all that stuff. So he got raided. He got forced out of his company by the board, and then they just wound up running the company into the ground. So they just shut down. He started something else, another company, but they wound up shutting down. And I think it was after the Pfizer stuff once they kind of said, all right.
Because Pfizer's a major corporation, and they're major gangsters.
And they got caught out there.
Absolutely.
That guy, he was just like, we kind of made the virus a little stronger so we can test on it. And I was like, that is gain of function, which
that is gain of function.
Y'all didn't do.
Yeah.
Somebody asked something about Bishop Sycamore. Have you heard BS High, young black coach that helped? He was not helping young black coach. He was not helping athletes get to D1 schools.
Jermaine Lightfoot, it's your birthday. 52.
Happy birthday.
My man.
Somebody else said they were sober for 16 months today as well. So congrats to you.
Congrats on that. Every day you sober is a great day. Trust me. So congrats to you. Happy birthday. Yep, Mr. Lightfoot.
Somebody said, were the NFT buyers the biggest scam of 2019? I don't know if NFT, maybe.
That Bitcoin?
It was NFTs and just the other made up coins people were like the rug pulls that were happening.
All that stuff went by the wayside.
Yeah.
And I had my NFTs ready, boy. And I said, these are $1,000. And I just kept checking. I said, let me refresh the page. If everybody coming at once,
it slowed the system down.
Slow the system to crash. And not one sale.
Yeah. Wiggle Man, can we do a show Tuesday? No, I have family night at Noble School Tuesday.
Yeah, you gotta go. Look around and shit. Act concerned and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He 3. Whoa, I see what they're doing here. They're trying to prepare the kids.
Yeah, see what's happening in Atlanta.
What's going on in Atlanta? What's not going on in Atlanta?
That's true. That's a better
Atlanta's
question.
a hub for a lot of stuff.
Did y'all see the ship out? Do y'all ship outside the USA? Oh, planners. Are we? Yes, we will. We'll let you know when.
All right. You'll
let
probably
you know
get them
when.
by next year, but you'll be in line for the next 90-day countdown, whatever that is.
Cop City. Oh, they're moving forward with that, right? The Cop City in Atlanta.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, today they released they had infected meat.
After all that one set burgers.
58,000 pounds of recalled beef in conjunction with 1-cent burgers.
Damn.
And the 50-cent burgers. Yeah. Even Doc wouldn't take that big. God damn.
Yeah, that was
now
bad.
if Chick-fil-A says they giving away 1-cent chicken sandwiches, I might have to, because they were raised different. Nah, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You really do. You really do.
Rupert Murdoch, the guy who started what? Fox, yeah.
The New York Times, the New York Post.
Yes, he stepped down, and his son is taking over. So real life Succession just happened.
In your face.
In your face.
Yeah.
If you watch
the
Succession.
son is going to take over, and you're going to see more of the same. You're definitely going to see more of the same. Let's get those likes up.
Yes, let's get some more questions before we get up out here, man.
Yeah.
Get to the weekend. Thames might be pregnant by Future. Yo, all of these celebrities, man, they just...
Who?
Thames.
Oh, I like Thames.
Yeah.
I like her music.
Yeah.
She might be pregnant by Future.
I don't know. Who knows, man? I'm actually mad I even repeated that. I'm sorry.
Please, let's hope that's not the case.
I'm sorry.
Please, let's hope that's not the case. Future don't need no more babies.
Did we talk about Remy and Pat? She got the Bronx looking bad, man.
We talked about her.
You know what's crazy? I think she's just trying to sell her battle league.
Some people might think that
That's
too.
what I think. That's
and
what I
maybe
think.
Pap is laying low.
Yeah, like, you know, go
because
ahead. She
that's a good little...
Battle rap is wrestling anyway.
That's a good little thing. Could be. And we all took the bait.
Yeah.
You know, because controversy sells.
Yeah, she needs to put the battle out now, though. So...
Huh?
I said she needs to put the battle out.
Yeah, she definitely need to do that. Yeah.
You guys remember when Smack would take like a month to put those battles out?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my God, he was terrible.
Yeah. Just
and then he would put out round 1, and then like 2 weeks
try to
later,
milk it. And,
he was terrible, yo.
Yeah. We're in the microwave era. We need it all now.
And Pat put the beats on, dude. Listen, it's all wrestling.
That might have been all wrestling.
All wrestling, man.
Because he's still there. She's still with him, touring with him.
Yeah.
He ain't put the beats on him. I'm starting to lean on that, Malcolm, yeah.
I think so, man. Yeah, that Diddy album, yeah, people liked it, man.
Yeah, the Diddy album, I did like it. I'm not going to lie.
Well, so, okay. Were your expectations low and then it was good, or if you,
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
Because usually, you know, when he does something, it's half ashes.
Right.
He just throw his name on stuff.
Exactly, yes.
But the minute it came on, me and wifey was grooving. And then when I saw all the features, and then he didn't superimpose himself and make it about him. Side note, somebody who rocks with us told me he used the 702 sample in one of the songs, and the song is called Homecoming.
Oh, jeez.
And I wonder if that's the song where he's talking about Kim Porter.
Oh, Jesus.
You know. So just some stuff to think about.
I gotta re-listen now.
The Love album.
Oh, jeez.
Let me find it right now.
Why is Swiss Beats still trying to revive Versus? He probably still got some money tied up in there. Because that makes no sense. Versus is over. Versus is done.
No, I think they're trying to
Did you guys see?
No, the Kim Porter song is not Homecoming. All right.
Did you guys see Jada Pickett's Instagram post?
With her and
Tupac, they were rapping along to Parents Just Don't Understand.
On her birthday.
Yeah.
The level of narcissism.
Yo, that is nuts.
Something's wrong with her.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that girl.
Yeah.
and she needs the attention because nobody's talking about her. Nobody cares anymore. And Will Smith is locked into an entanglement with Buku. Yeah.
That is crazy.
She won't let that Tupac shit go, huh?
At all.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, boo. God damn, nigga been dead 25 years. This is shit I'm competing with a ghost.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dawson, do you think one could find happiness without money in a world where money and materialism is all people after? I think so. You can find happiness in the simple things. However,
no, you can't.
I think you can't act like money doesn't matter.
It's all depending how old you are and what generation you come up in. My generation, everything we did didn't require money. We didn't even know we were poor. No, real talk, because everybody had the same basic conditions. And then, this whole generation now, if you in your 30s and below and you're talking about dating, it's a whole different landscape out here.
Jesus.
With these sneaky links, and who's doing what, and this and that. And so it's a lot going on, and you have to see above that. And it is tough because a lot of these women are like, yo, I'm trying to get to that bag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, chicks who look like wolves talking about if he ain't making $200,000, he can't even talk to me. I'm like, 200,000. So it's really a lot going on. But I will say there's somebody for everybody. So you have to go through a vetting system of what a sister's values are. And she got to vet you to find out what your values are. You know what I'm saying? And take it from there, Yeah. That's a Hulk question.
That was. Good job.
Yeah.
But that being said, guys.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're listening right now, give us a rating and review. We'd appreciate it. Don't forget to get your planner, and be there with us on October 1st when we start the 90-day sprint.
90-day sprint
challenge.
starts on a Sunday.
Yes.
We'll open up light on you on a Sunday, maybe with a good book from the Bible. It's like we'll open up to Ezekiel, chapter 2, Division 7.
Division 7?
Division 7.
You say you've never been to church, ever.
Chapter 7, And the good Lord says, we'll start out with some good Bible verses, and then we'll turn up.
All right, so we will see you guys Monday, right? Peace.
We will see you on Monday.
And members, he might see you Saturday.
I'm going to see you Saturday.
We'll see. Peace.
That's my word.
We'll see.
Or everything I love, son.
All right,
Word.
guys.